Hey, what's up guys? Your boy Fresh Pepper. Today I wanted to give you guys an insight into how much models actually make. Okay, so obviously not everyone's going to be a supermodel and you're not going to live a glamorous, luxurious life traveling around the world making millions of dollars. So I'm here to give you a realistic expectation of what you should make as a model. Alright, so as I said before, I've been modeling for over 15 years and during my 15 years, if I was to guess how much I've actually made as a model, I would say it's probably somewhere around $50,000 to $75,000. So when you do the math, that's actually $5,000 a year. Now $5,000 a year obviously is not enough to make a living. So I've been doing modeling and acting part-time for over 15 years while I do other stuff. Okay, so let's talk about runway. So typically when you do runway shows, the average that I've seen runway models get paid is usually around $400 per day. And keep in mind, per day could be anywhere from 2 hours in a day, or it could be as long as even 12 hours in a day. I've been part of a show where the call time was at 6 a.m. and we didn't wrap till about 11 p.m. and I only got paid about $600. So it all depends on the client and how your agent negotiates that contract. But the most I've gotten paid for a runway show was actually $800, and this was a show that I did for Top Man in Chicago. I got paid $800, and that's the most that I've gotten paid for a runway show, and it was relatively short. I was only on the set for about 2 hours, so it was a quick and easy day for me. Okay, so an e-commerce shoot. An e-commerce shoot is when you model and you shoot for specific clothing companies that are sold online. What I've seen is a flat rate usually. I've gotten paid anywhere from $2,000 to as high as $3,000 for e-commerce shoots, and it's a full day of shooting and trying different clothes and shooting everything that's in the collection. And then there's a web usage fee that is associated with that. So it's up to your agent to negotiate the web usage fee and if there's any kind of renewal options after a year or 2 years. And for typical print shoots, I've also seen it anywhere from $2,500 and up. And that's what you usually get as a flat rate. And typically those don't usually have renewal options because it's just a flat print shoot. However, if you were doing a commercial print shoot, I've seen it anywhere from $8,000 and above. Now, commercial print shoots, for example, like if McDonald's wanted to do an ad where they have a model eating a hamburger and put that in billboards or magazines or other means of printed ads, they will do a buyout for a year or 2-year contract. And usually your agents will negotiate something like that where you get a flat rate and then you get a renewal option after a year or 2 years. And for that renewal fee could be anywhere from $500 to $2,000. It all depends on your agents and what they negotiate. Okay, so TV commercials. Now, TV commercials is the bread and butter for anyone who's a model and actor, because not only do you get paid a flat rate, you also get residual payments, which are paid out every 13 weeks. So typically, if you're a SAG-AFTRA union talent, there's a flat rate for $1,500 for a commercial. If it's local original use only, you get paid $1,500 straight up, and then you get paid every 13 weeks depending on how frequently the commercial is running. If it was a national commercial, however, guess what? You've hit the bank, because you get paid a flat rate of $50,000 straight up, and then you get residual payments every 13 weeks, which could be $2,000 or whatever, depending on where the commercial is running, how often it's running, and what's in the contract. All right, so finally, you could also get paid as a fit model. When you're a fit model, what you do is that you go and visit designers and they sew their garments according to your size. So they've booked you for a specific reason because you fit the size that they're building their collection for. So it's a lot of standing around and being still while designers are working around your body and pushing pins through you, which can be pretty painful. But so as a fit model, you can get paid as much as $350 to $400 a day. I've done fit modeling and it wasn't fun because it takes a lot of energy to just stand still for hours and hours. So it's definitely something for you to try out if you're just starting out your career, because it's a good way for you to meet designers and make a few bucks. All right guys, so I hope I answered your question. As always, hit me up in the comments below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. See you next time, guys.